Ceremony was certainly emotional. Now, in the crowd today, there were family members of Pearl Harbor survivors who have passed away. I spoke to Clayton Schenkelberg's family. He passed away in 2021 at the age of 103.
Every time I look at that picture, I just, he was an amazing man. There was a reason why they called them the greatest generation. They did what they did for their country. And he was an amazing father who we miss so much, but so proud of him.
And that was Schenkelberg's daughter. His two sons, his grandson, all attended today's ceremony on board the flight deck of the USS Midway Museum. Schenkelberg was a torpedoman in the Navy, and he had asked for a transfer out of Hawaii at one point, but his family says he was just so good at his job that the military wouldn't grant him a transfer. So today's ceremony included the two-bell ceremony, honoring Pearl Harbor survivors we lost in the last year, the wreath-laying ceremony, honoring all the service members who died on this day 82 years ago, and the missing man flyover. Now, Schenkelberg's son says honoring them, paying tribute, is just so important. He says it's heartbreaking that just a few survivors are still alive.
There are stories that nobody's ever going to get to hear again because they're not here to tell it. And they're stories that you don't read in books or you see in silly movies. They're real stories of how they survived, you know, and that's what is sad to me, is that those stories are largely lost.
And Schenkelberg's kids told me at one point the Navy gave him the option: you can either transfer to Alaska or to San Diego, and they say they're certainly glad he chose San Diego. They couldn't stress enough just how proud they are of him. Kelly Hassedall, CBS 8.